Okay, who would like some oil? Offer me your hand if you would. Nice evening, guys. I wanted to know. Yeah. Well, we can just dive down a bit, which I'm glad about. Very good, actually, when you found it, isn't it? Yeah, they say it has a very disruptive effect on teenagers in particular. Yeah. I feel it myself. When I was a teacher, like a new teacher, all the old hands would say, "Oh no, it's a windy day, we're going to do that." Yeah. And it was true. Yeah. It does. It whips them up. Yeah. Yeah. It like builds up this turmoil inside them, and they are as well. Yeah. And they're coming from break time. Just like regulated. Yeah. What were you going to say?
No, I was just I remember being at a work do with Paul, was another primary school teacher there, and I said that, and Paul was like, "Yeah, right," and she was like, "No, seriously, it does." Yeah. And I was like, "Is it a bit?" And yeah, it's go crazy when it's windy.
Yes.
Well, even the energy.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
You just scream. I don't know if I get louder and more disruptive, but I feel discombobulated with the findings.
No, let's just all run around and leaving them.
That's what we should do. Yeah. Let's do it. Wind yoga. Well, that's funny you should say that, because tonight's practice comes from something lovely that Sunday night Jen said to me yesterday, which was, Lucy, you're just adjusting the sail. You're adjusting the sail. And I was like, oh, that metaphor.
Yeah.
It's gentle. And Jen is such a gentle soul. Yeah. And so I thought, well, that's really hit home with me. So I'll write a little blessing and a meditation based on the idea of, firstly, trusting the waves that hold us through life, but also remembering to trust yourself that you can, when necessary, adjust your own sails and then adjust to, a different direction of travel. It might not be the one that you expected, but we learn to trust it. So I hope it speaks to you as it did to me, and thank you, Jen. All right. So let's just give ourselves some time at this end of the day to take a breath and a pause to notice how we want to start practice, and know that you're allowed to soften into your body right now. Find what feels just right for what you need. So let's take a moment, land here, and breathe here. Needing to take some deeper inhales and some longer exhales. If it feels helpful, you might bring a hand to an area of the body that helps you really feel into the rhythmic flow of breath. We begin this evening's practice. I offer you this blessing. May you remember that the winds of life are not always within your control, but the position of your sails is. And you, dear friend, are a skilled navigator. Even if you've changed course, slowed down, or drifted for a while, you have not failed. You've adjusted. You've listened. You've lived. May you trust the strength of your own hands on the ropes. May you feel the breath of change not as chaos, but as a whisper. This way now. May this practice steady your boat, realign your compass, and remind you that the journey is still yours to steer. You are not lost. You are simply learning to sail with greater grace. Let's breathe those words in and notice which ones we really want to gather into our heart. Even if you can't remember the words, the feeling, the essence. Maybe the image that speaks to you. Perhaps there's an intention that is whispering to you, making itself known. Listen to it. Take 3 breath cycles. And allow yourself to move with your inner guidance leading the way, your inner compass, making movements big or small, just that suit what you need in these moments. I invite you to join me when you're ready. On all fours, tabletop. Breathe the feet our way in. So hands and knees, just checking alignment of wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. And let's begin just by dropping into a gentle rock. Inhaling forward to the middle, exhaling, dropping the hips back. And inviting some gentle strengthening of the wrists the further forwards you come. Feeling into your feet, maybe it feels good to curl your toes under or to press into the tops of your feet. And then beginning to amplify this at your own pace. So walking or sliding the hands a little further away from you. Maybe beginning to rock forwards towards or fully into a cobra. And anchoring maybe all the way back into a child's pose as slowly or as dynamically as you want to. Let's allow joy to find us through the movement. When the moment feels right, we'll meet in our child's pose. You might like to sway a little from side to side, lifting up the palms of your hands, letting the upper body just undulate from side to side, and then planting the palms, drawing some big circles all the way around your mat. Make them as big as you can. Take up all the space that you can. Let the breath be big and bold. Maybe a soft sigh out as you exhale. And then circle around in the other direction. Once or twice more. And finding a breath or two in child's pose. When you're ready, begin to walk your hands back towards you. Let's release tension through the shoulders by circling around. And then sweep the arms in front of us. Palms facing the earth, ready for eagle arms. Right over left to begin. Wrap the forearms round. You might like to soften or close your eyes. And then inhale, send the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the elbows down towards your heart. And let's start with this, but if you want to just really make it your own, and feel totally free to rise up onto your knees, maybe press the hips forward. As you exhale to bow as low as you want to, you might rise and bow. You might even circle your upper body round as you rise up. One more deep breaths. Coming back to a comfortable seat. Let's unwrap the arms and now rise back up onto our knees and sweep the arms back. Find your wing. Imagine like I don't know if it's the prow or the stern, the front of a boat, and you're like, sailing into the wind. Now inhale up, exhale, sweep your arms back. Let your body move in a way that feels good. Maybe hinge your hips. Make big, airy movements with your arms. Ha. Ha. Next time you sweep the arms up, let's rest the hands on the elbows. Take time to stretch from one side to the other. And then circle round, one way and the other. Gorgeous. Coming back to center. In your own time, lengthen your arms up. And exhale, drop back down, sit on your heels. Take a moment to find stillness. Sweep your arms in front of you, this time left arm over right. Wrapping the forearms round. Settling, begin to move. Up and down with the arms and the breath. Then set yourself free as you are. One or two more big breaths with the movement that serves you this evening. Let's rise up onto our knees. Unwrap the arms. Find your wings again. Open up through your heart. When you're ready, step your left foot forwards. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sweep back. Feel that flow of movement. Breath out. Now stretching up to the sky. Let's twist to the left. Inhale up to the sky. Twist to the right. Rest your right hand on the back of your right thigh. Reach up and back with your left arm. If you want to maximize the stretch, curl your back toes under And maybe walk your fingers down towards your right heel. Deep breath in. And let's spiral the arms down. Frame the front foot. Take it back to high plank. Tuck the elbows will lower down to the mat. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And get a little playful here. What feels joyful? Head on the legs, maybe bounce and then close your knees. Maybe nod, shake your head out. On next inhale, let's lift the heels as high as we can. Float the body forwards. Drop the knees down and step your right foot through. When you're ready, let's sweep on up and sweep back. Clear the space. One more time. Let's reach our arms up and exhale to the right. Beautiful. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the left. Rest your left hand on the back of your thigh. Reach up and back with your right arm. And maybe walk your fingertips down towards your left heel. Deep breath. Exhale, spiral the arms down. Now let's curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Get ready to rise into your high lunge. Nice and steady. Ooh, embracing any bubbles. I'm not having a very steady day with balances. I'll warn you now. Okay. Let's find cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Couple more times. Feeling those firm foundations beneath you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm, send it forwards, up and back. Reverse warrior, and then extended side angle. Reverse warrior, and extended side angle. One more time. Now pause in your extended side angle. Maybe you drop the right fingertips down towards the earth. Maybe you half bind the left arm around the back of your waist. Or if it feels right to you, full bind. Deep breath. Steadily rinsing from the shape you've chosen. Pivot through the back foot. Frame your front foot. And we're going to kick the right leg up into three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. 3 more times. At your rhythm. Getting ready to step the right foot up between your hands. Followed by the left foot. Forward fold. Suddenly see any shake out your wrists. But then knee out. Nod, shake your head. Exhale, melt it down. Couple more times. Now bend the knees, back the palms. Step or hop it back to high plank. Tuck the elbows in. Let's lower down through chaturanga. Find our way to cobra. And then downward dog. Pedal out your legs. Maybe enjoy swiveling through the balls of the feet, sending the heels left and right with a deep bend through the knees. Downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels high, float forwards to your high plank, and exhale to downward dog. Inhale, high plank, exhale, round dog. Maybe building the pace and then if that feels right. When you're ready, come into the high plank. Tuck your elbows and let's lower down. Into cobra. Or maybe this time to upward dog. If it feels good, lift the fronts of the legs away from the mat. Walk through the fingertips a little. And let's exhale, downward dog. Or you might walk the feet up now, or you might hop the mat. Arrive in your forward fold. Anchor into your feet. And slowly begin to unfurl the spine. Come to standing. Roll the shoulders a few times. A big sweeping movement. Inhale up, exhale down. Forward there. Take a deep breath in and start to shake out your wrists. Maybe curl out your feet a little. Take your arms gradually down by your sides. A little softness in your knees, a little shake in your hips. And 3 big shoulder shrugs. Inhale up, exhale. Heel toe your feet quite close together now. Come into Tadasana. Lengthen your tailbone down, lift your heart. Now bringing the hands together, let's soften into the knees and slide your right foot back. Push the inner thighs together. Let's inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swing back. Couple more times. Now reach the arms up to the sky. Pause for a moment. And exhale to warrior 2. Flip the front palm, send it forwards, up and back. And extend side angle. And notice what you need on this side. Maybe drop the left fingertips down. Find a half bind or a full bind. Slow release. Pivot through the back foot now. Take it to the plank of your choice. Maybe add in a little wheelbarrow. Lift one leg, tuck the elbows, lower down. Up to cobra or to up dog. And exhale to downward dog. Lifting both heels as you inhale, come back to your high plank. Maybe wheelbarrow with the other leg. Scooping down. Up to cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. Now let's inhale as we lift the left leg. And exhale, knee to nose. Drop into your rhythm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Getting ready to step the left foot up, plant the back foot, and rise to warrior 1. And warrior goddess arms. Inhale up, exhale goddess arms. Maybe leg the front leg, drop down as you exhale. Okay, now get ready from your warrior 1 to reach your arms up, transfer the weight into the front foot, and take your time to come to warrior 3. Lift arms. Sweep your arms back like wings. And see if you can keep the right foot lifted as you bring it through. Lift the right knee up as high as you can, reaching the arms up to the sky. Cross the right leg in front of the left. Deep breath in, and let's exhale down. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, melt down. Sweep the arms forwards and up. Uncross the legs. And sweep the arms down by your sides. Roll the shoulders. Maybe shake out the wrists or sparkle the fingers a little. Okay, we'll come to standing cat-cows. So your feet can be as close or as wide apart as you like. Bring your hands up towards your hips. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slide your hands down towards your knees and round your spine. Inhale, relax the spine. Open your heart. Slide your hands up. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine. Four more. Now as the hands come down to the knees, turn the toes out, heels in, and start to rock through the feet, gradually lowering down into your Malasana. And you can keep rocking through if that feels good. Maybe reaching with each arm in front of you, or sending both arms up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Feel into that connection. You might like to lift the heels a little and either step one foot back, then the other, or hop both feet back into your high plank. Well done. Exhale to downward dog. And let's turn it out. Feel the hips moving. Walk the dog. Right there. Followed by the left full fold. Inhale, and now sit down. Couple more times. Beautiful. Bend the knees, sweep the arms back, and let's rise. Palms lift, and down to your heart. Lift and lower your heels. Rock through the feet. Feel into your body. Okay. All right, 3 breaths. You might like to lengthen the arms up as you inhale. Bring them back to your heart as you exhale. Okay, now let's anchor into the left foot. And begin to find our way back to our warrior 3. Whoa. See how it feels this time round. And maybe circle that right ankle if you're feeling steady for a moment or two. Now bending into the left knee, land the back foot back into warrior 1. Sweep your arms up and sweep them back. And again, 4 more times. Inhale up and draw a big circle. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms away and let's dive down into humble warrior. Let your head and your neck relax. And slowly rising, release that bind. Pivot through your back foot and step the feet together into forward fold. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale, melt it down. Bend the knees, plant the palms. Let's just step our left foot back. Feel into the mat And rise up to warrior one. Goddess arms. Inhale up. Goddess arms. Maybe lengthening the front leg and then bending the knee. Now get ready as you reach the arms up. Keep that front knee bent to transfer the weight into the front foot and lift off into warrior three on this side, embracing any wobbles. See if you can keep the left foot lifted as you bring it through. Lift the left knee as high as you can, reaching the arms up to the sky. And then cross the left leg in front of the right. Breathing up and exhaling down. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, melt it down and sweep the arms forwards and up. Uncross the legs. Find Tadasana. Roll the shoulders a few times. Okay, let's lift off on that side once more. So left leg is lifting. Sweeping the arms back. And now bending into the front knee, land the back foot. Sweep the arms up to the sky and then back. Up to the sky and then back. Next time you sweep them up, draw that big circle around you. Interlace your fingers, stretch your arms away. And exhale as you dive down. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, let's rise up play. Release your arms, frame your front foot, take it back to high plank. Let's lower down to the mat. Inhale to cobra or to upward dog. And from upward dog or cobra to downward dog. Now lifting the heels and see if you can roll forward all the way back to your cobra or your upward dog. And then down. Upward dog or cobra. Downward dog. Move here in our cobra or our upward dog. Bringing the knees down if you're in upward dog. And round the spine all the way back to child's pose. Let's take the sacred floor here. And just notice any shifts that we're aware of. And just our breath feels you what you need from the shape. Into your breath, allow it to support you as you rise back up onto your hands and knees. When you get there, let your hips move in circles, figures of 8, or sways left and right. Or walk the hands a little further down the mat. We're coming into high plank. And then into the side plank of our choice. So claw through the fingertips, bring your left hand beneath you, turning towards the stairs with the option to bring your right knee down if you prefer, or to come into your full side plank. And if you want to try a little scissor variation, maybe lift the right leg, even if just for a moment. And let's exhale as we come back through high plank. Drop the knees down to hover, hover and pat, round the spine. And then drop the hips as far back towards your heels as you can. Inhale into your high plank again. Exhale, bend the knees, drop back. For a couple more times. Through into your high plank, bringing the right hand beneath you, turning towards the windows. Maybe bringing the right knee down, or maybe trying a little scissor variation, lifting the left hand. Back through your high plank. Rock the knees down and find that soothing rock. Forwards and backwards. If your wrists are talking to you, feel free to drop down onto your forearms. Open them, a couple of breaths. And curl the hands under. Walk your hands back. Turn and twist forward. And step slowly. Ahead. Forward. This time. Breathe into your feet as you bring your palms together and your feet together. And soften into your knees. So we're going to lift the right foot. That might be enough. Or if you want to, nestle it behind the left knee, coming into your Shiva squat. Or resting your right knee on your left calf. You want to go a little lower. So release from the Shiva squat. Let's lift the right foot. Lengthen the arms up to the sky. Goddess arms. Inhale, breathe up. Drop the right foot back down. Sweep your arms back. Up to the sky. Couple of times. Feel the impetus. Now up to the sky. And all the way down to the earth. Drop down to your high plank. And lower. Rewind. Option, maybe spend a breath or two in your hanging cobra, keeping the toes together, lower legs lifted. Now release your feet, still as wide as the mat, and feel your way to the most generous downward dog. Spacious in the lower back. Maybe take your hands a little wider as well. Nod your head a little, shake it a little. Turn your heels in, toes out. Start to walk your hands back. Drop back down into Malasana. Press your palms together. And then reach as far as you can. Walking the hands back. Into inhale, lengthen the legs. Heel, toe your feet together. Find your way to flat back. Melt it down. Bend the knees, sweep your arms back and rise up as you inhale. Bow down as you exhale. Couple more times. Reaching up. Bring your palms together, guide them down to your heart. Feet together, soft through the knees. Let's lift the left foot now. And either nestle it behind the right knee or slide it a little lower down your right calf. Set the gaze. See if you can keep that left foot lifted as you bring it through, sending the arms up to the sky. Don't worry about any wobbles along the way. And land the left foot. Tadasana. Ta-da. And breathe. Okay, we're going to come down to the mat now. So let's bring the feet together. Sweep the arms up. Arms together. And then lift the heels. Now stay as big as you can. Start to bend the knees. We're moving down into our toe stand. As slowly as we can. Find your still point, whether that's knees together or knees wide. Just as an option, because our theme is sailing, flying, using the air. You could see how crow feels to us tonight. Okay, flying cobra, that would be interesting. Okay, so remember, we don't need to come into a full crow every time. We can use a brick if we want to come into little supported crow, can be just as beneficial. So perching on your brick, planting your palms, and then maybe seeing how it feels to lift and lower your tailbone. Really welcoming some heat and some strength into the legs. If you do want to come to your full crow, keeping your head lifted, lifting your tailbone, knees coming up towards your armpits, and hopping from one foot to the other to begin with. Maybe lifting off with both feet, but not worrying if we don't. When you feel that's enough for today, come to your sitting bones. Lengthen your legs down the mat. Maybe give the knees a little jiggle. Bring the hands to the legs. Stroke them, pat them, drum on them as you feel. And then hug your knees in. Back your arms over or under. And be with you for a few breaths. And taking time to lengthen the spine and gently rock back onto the sacrum so you can lift the heels, point the toes, maybe come into a half boat for a few breaths, or a full boat if that is feeling good to you this evening. Let's gently land the feet. Come back into that soft, relaxed forwards. Bring the soles of your feet together as you open the knees down towards the earth. And maybe connect with a rocking motion again. You might like to lift the knees a little as you inhale and anchor them down as you exhale. Find a still moment for 2 or 3 breaths in a shape that feels nourishing. And if your knees are wide, gently guide them back in towards each other. Let's slide our way down the mat. And let yourself land. And listen to your breath. Maybe bring your hands back to your body to connect with the movement. Inhale, exhale. Maybe gently sigh out your exhale. Now, my loves, curl up as tight as you can. Hug your knees in close to your heart. Maybe lift your head. It doesn't matter how this looks. Just as you inhale, make the biggest, most expansive, audacious shape you can on the mat. Take up space. And then exhale to softly come back in towards your heart. And it needn't be the same each time, but as you inhale, just expand in a way that feels good. Exhale, bring it all back in. And just for these final few moments, ask yourself which shape feels the best. And let yourself be there. Might feel that you're all ready for Shavasana and fine as you are, but if you want to move, stretch, flow, shake out any last little bits of release, then feel free. Come into Shavasana. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Like oil, keep palm facing the sky. Stillness. Allow your body to soften as if you're floating, held by the vast, infinite waters of life. Imagine yourself aboard a quiet boat. The sail is high, the air is gentle, the water calm. You're not rushing anywhere. You're simply present. Now, feel the breeze begin to shift, not abruptly, but with a subtle, sacred nudge. You, wise sailor, sense the change. You reach for the ropes, adjust the angle. There is no panic, no fear. Only a quiet confidence in your knowing. As the sail catches the new wind, your boat moves forward again. Not on the course you thought, but the one you now trust. Breathe here. Inhale, I adjust with grace. Exhale, I trust the winds and my wisdom. Inhale, I adjust with grace. Exhale, I trust the winds and my wisdom. Inhale, I adjust with grace. Exhale, I trust the winds and my wisdom. Let this moment remind you, you are never starting over, only moving forward, again and again, in the direction of your truth. Let yourself float a little while longer. exhale gently. Gratitude to the breath, to any movements, big or small, you wish to make. Taking a stretch or some time to rest on your favourite side. Slowly returning to a comfortable seat when you feel ready. Now hands together, rub them back and forth. Feel the heat, the magic, the life force that's here. Put your hands to your eyes. To your heart. Full of love, wisdom, and faith. And then to anywhere else you wish to connect with love and healing. So when you're ready, my friend. And as we close this time together, each one of us remember, compass is within you. Light in me bows to and honors the light within you. Namaste. I want to get back on the boat. Boats there for you any time, Joe.
Do you know all I can think about was the Moana movement?
That's weird.
I love Moana.
When that chanting came,
Yeah,
in,
that
like,
music
it
is
feels
amazing.
quite like that.
It was.
Yeah.
It was Moana. I love that music. It was the right balance of everything. Like, I loved the glass thing. I loved it all. Music was fab. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Actual fact, I was driving, I sent you a picture on Monday. I had my SoulTribe down with the soundtrack.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like summer shiny. About it. I said, well, video, but take a video or something and send it to you. It was making me smile.
There's nothing quite like, I didn't play it tonight, but the first track on there is Cry, Janis Joplin, and there's nothing like trying to sing that song for a good release. You know? I love that.
Can you sing that track?
Of course. Soothing, isn't it?
It's really soothing. I need to play that when I'm going to sleep.
It's not on the playlist, it's on a different one. So if anybody else wants it, just let me
I can't play that one with the roof down.
know.
At the same time.
No. My baby too sleepy, so we concentrate. See you soon. Bye, soon. Take care.
Your
Stay
words
long.
resonated. Good. They really did. Gosh, it was
You see? Thank you, Jane, and I hope everything,
Thank you.
pans out as it can.
It just feels funny coming back to normal when you're
Yeah.
prepared to have a couple of weeks out of work. So I'm back at work, that's the rest of them going, oh.
And you've also sort of built yourself.
Yes, and the kids are, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, Always lovely to see you.